right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you, brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you believers out there, the Akin Wa Aqua. And what I want to get into in this lesson is because these Edomites, you got Toyota, you got Mazda, and Hyundai, which are Japanese-based companies, right? But that doesn't mean that it's a subscription, because those cars are imported in America. Doesn't mean that the subscriptions is Japanese that they put on these cars, such as like navigation, push start, listen to music. You don't own your car anymore, so you buy a car and they give you a free trial for everything, and then it'd be either, like, say 3 years later, now you can't listen to the music, now you can't push start, now you can't have heated seats, now you can't do this, you can't do that. This devil, man. And this is why, let me play this video.
So this is exactly what they mean by you will own nothing and be happy. Y'all, do you know that car companies are now charging a monthly subscription fee in order for you to use basic amenities that come with your car? Things such as navigations, heated seats, and push to start. I'm not kidding, y'all. It all started with Mazda and Toyota, and now Hyundai, GMC, and all these other car companies have joined as well too. By 2028, they're all gonna be charging subscription fees.
I'm literally sitting in my car waiting on it to warm up. Oh, you don't have push to start? Actually, I do, but I can't use my push to start. After 3 years of using it, I literally can't use it unless I pay for the My Mazda app, which I knew nothing about. I went online, and apparently after a 3-year trial, you have to start paying for the My Mazda app. And it's $10 a month. I'm not gonna put all my business out there, but my car note is upwards of $600. So you're telling me that y'all can't get that $10 a month out of that $600, and you want me to pay extra money to warm my car up or cool my car down, to use the push to start feature that I have on my car that's already there, that has already been paid for, should have already been paid for, but you want more money?
We're being actually...
Yeah, Esau Edom is greedy, man. And that's why the scriptures, it calls him out. Let's get this. Let me get this. All right. Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. All right. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires hell. Right. You see, Esau, he always spreading this military thing. In all of his rulerships, he's done the same thing. In the Greek rulership, mainly in the Roman, when he the ancient Roman Empire, and now here with Babylon the Great. All right, Rome 2.0. He's doing the same thing. All right, and this Rome gonna be took out just like the last Rome. All right, only it's gonna be worse. All right, it's gonna be way, way worse. Okay. But just like ancient Rome crumbled, America will crumble, okay? It says, and cannot be satisfied, and cannot be satisfied. He cannot be satisfied. It's not good enough. You pay a high car note, you pay high insurance, you pay a high rate to purchase the car, a down payment, but he wants you to subscribe for basic features that's on the car, that when you make a purchase, this nigga gotta go, man. Okay? Just a grimy little nigga, man. That's who Esau is, man. Okay, you buy something and it's like, what? You bought that, but that feature, subscription. And they talking like 2028, all the cars gonna be, because the other companies is not gonna sit back and watch these other car companies make money. They're not gonna do it. They're gonna jump on board. Okay, let's go back to the video.
Fleeced by companies. The last 2 cars that I owned had remote start capabilities from my remote. It was something that came with the car. I never had to continue paying extra for it. We got a used Toyota Sienna this year. It's 2021. And I asked about remote start, and they're like, yeah, you can do it. And I was like, great, show me how to do it from my key. And they're like, no, not that way. You're going to download our Toyota app, and you're going to pay $10 a month so that you can remote start your car. No. This is the part. I love technology, and then I'm also like, this is screwing us because they are starting to be able to charge us more for things that used to just come with a car.
TikToks about people being mad that they have to pay for a subscription to be able to use features of their car, like starting your car, locking, unlocking, like seeing all the things on the app. And when I first got my old car, they gave me 3 free years of that service of the Mazda app, and I was like, okay, cool, but I don't think that my dad's gonna keep paying for that service just so that I can start my car in the winter. So when we went shopping for my new car, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I'm gonna get another 3 years of this because I'm gonna get a new car, so it's gonna come with 3 more years of service. And when I got my car, they told me that I only have 1 year of it. Subscriptions are literally going to end at the same time. It didn't even do me any good. And I think that's insane because not only are they charging for a feature that should be free because it came with the car, but they're also cheating you out of what they originally said that they would give.
These companies are so fucking greedy. And it's crazy that things like this are allowed, right?
Yeah, it's allowed because, and I had it pulled up. Okay. It's allowed. Why? Job, oldie but goodie. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, let me read that again. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. This is why things like this is allowed. This is why all the wicked things on planet Earth is allowed, because for this little season, the Heavenly Father have given the earth to the wicked, man. All right. We couldn't understand or appreciate righteousness without this wickedness. Okay. This is one of the ways of being punished and being taught. Hey, we want and need righteousness, man. Okay. Being under the rule of the wicked has taught us, or should, starting with the elect, or hopeful elect, I should say, taught us that, hey, we want righteousness and we need righteousness. Okay, let's go back.
So the first I heard of it was Hyundai and Toyota, to where you have to pay a subscription fee to be able to utilize the things in your vehicle that you purchased along with the vehicle, like the radio, the navigation. Even if you're using navigation from your phone, playing from CarPlay or Google Play, you have to pay a monthly fee. And now you hear GM, Ford, the rest of the manufacturers are getting on board with this by 2028. That's some bullshit. I don't want a new car. I just don't want a new car now. Because you mean to tell me, even if I come to you and I purchase my vehicle cash, I buy a brand new car cash, I have to still pay you monthly for the life of this vehicle to use my own phone to listen to music or use my navigation that I already pay a phone bill for. This shit is asinine.
Everything's a subscription nowadays, so it shouldn't be too surprising that cars are now wanting a subscription as well. And after a year, Toyota expires some of the vehicle functions. So what are those functions? Well, probably the biggest thing that expires after a year is remote start via the Toyota app. So you used to be able to, from anywhere, open the app and remote start your vehicle to get it cooled down. That's no longer a thing after a year. You also lose the digital key functionality, so you have to take your keys everywhere with you. You can no longer use your watch or your phone. Another big thing that expired is our navigation. Despite us buying the high-end XSE trim level with the big screen, when we tab to the navigation menu, guess what? It's now expired, and if I hit get started, all it wants to do is sell me the subscription. So how much is the subscription? Well, $15 a month is the entry-level price if you want the app functionality with things like navigation, which I feel like we already
fit all services. This is the bundle. $600 a year. So you be man, that nigga Esau, nah, he gotta go, man. Even these other heathens, man. These goops, man. These stinking ass East Indians. These damn, all of them gotta go, man. That's why they rightful places to be under subjection under the Israelites. All right, because they don't understand righteousness, man. Okay, more and more money. That's all they understand. Earth been given into the hand of the wicked. Let's go here, cause y'all pretty much get the point. You pretty much get the point. Let's go to let's see, Psalm 73. Let's go there. Starting at verse 7, it says what? Their eyes stand out with fatness. Okay, they have more than the heart could wish. All right, they let me see what that's saying in the NLT. See something. Oh, Slacky. That's why it says these in the NLT. It says these fat cats have everything their hearts could ever wish for. The AMP says what? Their eyes bulges from the fatness. They have more than the heart desire. The imaginations of their minds run riot with foolishness. Okay, so they always coming up with something to keep the people down, man. All right, that's that. Let's go to verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully, right? That's what Esau does. Starting with Esau Edom, man. He does that, especially when it comes to the Israelites, man. You'll hear these Edomites. I done seen them on, comment boards talking about boo-hoo to slavery, just get over it. All right, we gonna see. When y'all go in captivity, that's exactly we gonna tell y'all to get over it. We gonna mock y'all. We gonna boast. All right, we gonna boast on y'all. The scriptures tell us in Isaiah. All right, but it said concerning oppression, they speak lawfully, man. Let me see what the NLT say. It says they scoff and speak only evil. In their pride, they seek to crush others. Yeah. All right. AMP says what? They mock and wickedly speak of oppression. They speak lawfully with malice. All right. So, they concerning oppression, man. they don't care, man. They want to keep crushing you. Matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 4. All right. Let me get in the NLT. In the NLT, it says, verse 1, it says, again, I observed all the oppression that takes place under the sun. I saw the tears of the oppressed with no one to comfort them. The oppressors have great power and their victims are helpless, right? So when you see this lady saying, you heard what she was saying.
Toyota apps.
Tell me, even if I come to you and I purchase my vehicle cash, I buy a brand new car cash, I have to still pay you monthly for the life of this vehicle to use my own phone to listen to music or use my navigation that I already pay a phone bill for. This shit is asinine.
See?
Everything.
You see? And there's nothing you're going to be able to do, because if time go on and keep going on, what they would do is, of course, more companies would jump on board. All right. And they're going to phase the old cars out, man, whether it be by the gas, whether it be they stop making parts or whatever it is. They'll phase out. You think, okay, I'm going to go get old school and soup it out. Nope. They're going to phase it out. Esau in their eyes for the New World Order, you're not going to be able to just escape. Oh, no, I ain't going to have to deal with no subscription. I'm going to just go ahead. I got the old school. I'm going to go get me I'm going to go get me an old Impala or something. I'm going to get me a old whatever, I'm from Detroit. So, we used to like to ride them old schools and soup them up. All right. Nope. They going to phase that out. They going to not make the part. They gonna do it to where you got to buy a certain type of car, put a certain type of gas in it or whatever, electric, and you going to have to pay for that subscription, man. All right. And guess what? The subscriptions can keep getting worse and worse and worse. Just imagine if Esau was to be able to continue on, man, it'd just be utter all the way until you just don't have no damn car, because they really don't want you to have no car. All right. So let me go here. Because one thing about it, man, I do want to say this, because the brother read it and I want to get it. I want to get that John. All right. We do have the Comforter. And that's what the brother mentioned. And one of his brother mentioned that in one of his lessons, that we had a Comforter, which is these scriptures. And I want to read this for you, brothers and sisters. All right. John 14. Because through all the BS, man, all right, we know this ain't the end all be all. We know this nigga is going down, man. We know Esau Edom, the wicked elite, they going down. John 14 and 27 says what? Peace I leave with you. My peace I gave unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And this was Yahweh Shah speaking, man. All right, this is Yahweh Shah speaking to us. He said, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid, man. Okay? So with all what's going on in the world, man, we got to ride it out. And one thing to help us ride it out is prayer and this word. Okay? Speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay? So I want to read this and end this out on James. All right? Because James, he was getting on their neck. So now, let me see. I want to get that in NLT. It says, James chapter 5, starting at verse 1, says, what? Look here, you rich people. Weep and groan with anguish because all the terrible troubles ahead of you. Your wealth is rotten, and your fine clothes are moth-eaten rags. Your gold and silver are corroded. The very wealth you were counting on will eat away your flesh like fire. This corroded treasure you have hoarded will testify against you on the day of judgment. Yeah, everything these wicked ass motherfuckers stole, excuse my language, is gonna be a testify. It's gonna be against them. All right, the elites. Listen, if we was in the courtroom, we would have manila folders up to the dang on ceiling. What did it say? The sins reached up to the heavens, man. Okay? They sins have reached up to the heavens. All right? It's going to testify against you everything you stole. All right? You touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. That's really a capital offense. It says, for listen, verse 4. For listen, hear the cries of the field workers whom you have cheated out of their pay. Yeah, these high taxes. They double, triple tax you. Then, I was just in a situation with taxes where it's like, my pay went up a little bit, but then I, come to find out, and it was only a little bit. It wasn't even like a lot. Seriously. So you have to adjust these things or you're going to owe them. So on top of the money I'm already paying y'all in the tax, now I owe y'all some more money. You see what I'm saying? This is how people get into tax problems because Esau's system is confusing. It could be, he does it in a way where the common person could get caught slipping, man. All right? He's very, very crafty, man. That's a part of his sword, that deception. Okay? And he get a lot of people on taxes. Let me read that again. For listen, hear the cries of the field workers whom you have cheated out of their pay. Yeah. These taxes, they not paying you what they really supposed to pay you. All right. We'll pay you $18 an hour, but then you doing, $60 worth of work an hour. You get what I'm saying? Like these companies, they have you, they think, your life will revolve around these jobs, man. And they really paying you peanuts. That's why everybody is living check to check. That's the system they created. You see what I'm saying? To live check to check where you can't even save money, man. For listen, hear the cries of the field workers whom you have cheated out of their pay. Yeah, okay, you make money. Now you go say, like she said, you go take your $30,000 and you go buy a new car. The cash. You hit the lottery for, let's say you hit the lottery for 100 G's. You like, you know what? I'm about to go. I like this car. It's 30 grand. I'm cashing out. You take it, you cash it out. Ching, it's yours. Well, guess what? Heated seats? Nope. Listening to music, touchscreen, all of that in the car? Nope. Even though you just gave me 30 G's? You got to pay, a subscription for this. Or we can just bundle it for this much because they're going to hit you with the bundle. This would be 10, this would be 10, this would be 15, this would be 15. So that would total $50, $60, whatever, say a total 60, but we can bundle it for you. You could save $15 if you just bundle it for 45 for everything. That's how they get you. And now you got to just pay the 45 on top. Now you got another bill. See? It says, hear the cries of the field workers whom you have cheated of their pay. The cries of those who harvest your fields have reached the ears of the Lord of heaven's armies. All right? You have spent your years on earth in luxury, satisfying your every desire. You have fattened yourselves for the day of slaughter, right? And that's what's going to happen to Esau, Edom, his destiny, and the rest of these heathens as well. Might I add. Because y'all not off the hook as well. Y'all getting the chain slapped on y'all as well. All right? Y'all getting the chain. Y'all follow right after Esau like a damn fool. And y'all gonna get them chained. But it was already written. It didn't even matter. Y'all don't even gotta follow up. Y'all heathens. Y'all not Israelites. So y'all gonna go in captivity. But the difference is y'all will be able to enjoy after that long captivity. They'll be able to enjoy, a righteous kingdom, even though they will always be under the Israelites. It's not gonna be no damn Arabs in the kingdom over an Israelite. No. We're not going to be buying no Lucy's and our woman going back to the Koreans getting weave. No, that's going to burn on this side. That's going to die on this side. All right. We're not going to have to go get gas from, you know what I'm saying? No. Okay. But Esau, Edom, you're going to be destroyed. After you serve your captivity, it's off with your head. You a throwaway pistol. All right. The Lord said, you have fattened yourselves for the day of slaughter. All right. Just like a dang on pig. You know what I'm saying? You let him eat, and then he not knowing, he just getting fat up just to get chopped up into some bacon. All right. And no, we don't eat pig. All right. But that's pretty much the point, man. I just recently heard about it from a brother. I'm like, damn. And I could see them doing that because they know people want to listen to music. They know people. And half of that stuff I seen that my man was doing, I mean, you really don't even really need. It's just people want to have it. But don't underestimate Esau to have subscriptions for things that you're going to really need. All right. You need to get in your trunk, $2 subscription. You want to open your gas tank, $1 subscription. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate Esau to start off light and try to work his way up to where you're paying a subscription to turn left. You know what I'm saying? You want to turn left? 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like that. This is the devil we talking about, man. All right. And I'm joking right now, but I'm really serious. Because he'll have something on there that you really, really need. And it's like you got to pay him. You feel me? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. To the next lesson. Shalom.